guys, so today I'm going to be filming my favorites of 2016 because 2016 is basically over. I cannot believe how quickly this year has gone by. Like, I swear a couple months ago it was just 2015. Like, it was just Christmas last year. Like, my mind is blown. This year has been an interesting one to say the least. So, to close out the year, I just wanted to reflect on some of my favorite things of this year because I've had a lot. I narrowed it down quite a bit. We're going to start off with beauty. No, we're going to get a little funky and we're going to start off with music because 2016, there's been so much good music released. That is like the one good thing that came out of this year. For starters, 2088. I feel like I've mentioned this in another favorites video, but I love Jhené Aiko. Like, I think of her as like my mom. Her and Big Sean, when they're together, it just warms my heart. He has another album dropping soon. He's already pre-released like 2 songs of it, but I just love that album. I bump to it all the time. I've been bumping to it all year, and it's honestly made 2016 a little bit better. My next music favorite is Khalid. I saw how to pronounce his name. Sarah told me how to pronounce his name because it has like an Arabic descent, but I don't even remember how to pronounce his name. But I absolutely love him. I found him because a guy friend of mine used to make me playlists, and he put one of his songs on there, and ever since then I've been hooked since the summer. I'm so proud of the way he's blown up, and I'm going to go see him in concert in January, so I'm really excited. And I'm just like, I feel like because I knew him when he was small and like the way he's blown up, every time I hear him on the radio I get slightly emotional. I'm like, wow, like you're really doing the dang thing. His music is beautiful. I listen to Location literally at least once a day, and Coaster at least once a day, even though it makes me kind of sad. But his voice is beautiful, and if you haven't listened to him yet, then you definitely should because you are missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out. Another music favorite of mine has been, without a doubt, Lil Yachty. Oh my god, I don't know what 2016 would have been without him. He's so young, and for as young as he has done so much, and honestly that's just inspiring for one. But his music, I absolutely love it. I can get lit to it. Me and my friends love him. I went to go see him in concert, and it was one of the best nights of my life, without a doubt. And I just love the positive vibes he spreads out. He's such a good person to look up to, and I just absolutely love his music. Shout out to Lil Yachty. And lastly, one of my music favorites for this year has been Gallant. I started listening to him because I saw Maddie Bragg's Coachella vlog, and ever since then I had been listening to his music. His voice, oh my god, if you haven't listened to him, I think you should totally check him out. His falsetto is ridiculous, and he has range like nobody's business. And I went to one of his concerts as well, and he actually pulled me up on stage. Like, he picked me out of the crowd and pulled me up on stage, and that was the most surreal experience I think I've ever had. But he's so sweet. He is really young as well, but he's also doing so much. I think it's really cool how in 2016, like, all the young people are doing like such amazing things, and I think that is so inspiring. So I think you should definitely check out all of these artists and the 2088 album. I mean, I've had so many more music favorites. I could go on and on. Oh, Post Malone's album I love, and Frank Ocean's, and Mac Miller's. Okay, I'm gonna stop. My go-to eyeshadow of this entire year has been the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I got this Christmas last year. Shout out to Saad. Ever since then, this entire year, I've been using it like crazy, and I haven't even hit pan on any of them, and I swear I used it every single day. I love this palette. Not only does it smell really good, oh my god, it smells like chocolate, but I love the variety of colors. Everything's warm tone in here except for like this one purple color. But I love the good mix of shimmer and the good mix of mattes and the huge mirror on here. This palette has been my ride or die for this year, and you know, I wouldn't have looked as good without it. So my next beauty favorite for this year has been everyone's favorite for this year, and it's definitely been highlighting. I just love the way highlighting looks, especially when you wear it with lip gloss, but I just think it makes you look so alive. Like, you look healthy, you're glowing, you know? And I've just been obsessed with highlighting like everyone else. My favorite highlighter for this year has been Opal by Becca, and I'm also wearing that today. The pigmentation is beautiful. I love how it's definitely more of like a sheen than like a glitter. I don't really like highlights that look like really glittery. That's not the kind of highlight I'm into. If you're looking for a good highlighter, I'm sure everyone knows this, but yeah, Becca makes some bomb ones. Another beauty favorite of mine has been lip gloss. Ever since summer, I've just been really into the whole lip gloss trend, like matte lips. Like, I'm down for it sometimes, but honestly, 9 times out of 10, I'd rather be wearing lip gloss, even though you have to reapply it quite a bit if you still want it to be poppin'. I showed you guys in one of my favorites video this Kate lip gloss that I got from Japan. Of course, there's a bunch of other ones. I tried the Kylie Cosmetic ones, and those are also really good as well. But you can find super cheap ones at the drugstore, like this one from Essence called Glamour to Go. And I love this lip gloss. It's so shiny. It has like a great sheen, and I love putting this. I love mixing the two together and putting this one like on the middle of my bottom lip and on the top of my upper lip, and it just makes my lips look a little bit fuller. And yeah, lip gloss has had my lips popping, so we're popping this year, and we will continue to pop all the way into 2017. So for my next favorite, it's a perfume. I love perfume and body mist, and my collection is kind of ridiculous. And I just love it because every time I hug someone, they're always like, oh, Jordan, you smell so good. And I take a lot of pride in that. I like being that person that smells good all the time. There's no way I couldn't say this isn't my favorite perfume. This is Macaron Rose and you can buy these at Urban Outfitters, and they're only like $20. And this is what I smell like 9 times out of 10. I don't know. I smelled this and I was like, Jordan, if you were perfume, this is what you would smell like. And I've just been using it ever since. I don't even know how many refills of this I've gotten. But I absolutely love this perfume. It's very sweet. I don't know. It just smells like how I would imagine someone very like fancy would smell. Very delicate. It reminds me of like Paris almost, even though I've never been to Paris. But if I were to take Paris and put it as a scent, this is how I would imagine it would smell like. So I love this perfume. And you know, if you want to go and pick it up, then we can smell the same, and that would be super cool, like friendship goals, right? Right. So as my first fashion favorite, it's been chokers. Honestly, if I wasn't wearing a choker in a video, it was probably an off day for me because I wear chokers every single day. I just have a ridiculous amount of chokers. I love them. I'm a necklace person, like that's my go-to accessory. Sometimes they actually choke me, but like it's okay, you know? Beauty is pain. My next fashion favorite has been off the shoulder anything. If it's a dress, if it's a shirt, I'm pretty sure that's the only two things that could be off the shoulder. But I love showing off like your collarbones and your shoulders. I think there's so much beauty in them. Not like to over sexualize them or something, like when school dress codes do that, because it makes me so mad. But I just think they're very beautiful features, and I don't think there's anything wrong with showing them off. So I love anything off the shoulder. I just really love the way that looks. And all of 2016, especially in the summer, that was like my go-to trend. Even in the winter when it's cold, I'm like, all right, I don't care, I'm finna have my shoulders out. So that's been my go-to. My other favorite fashion trend has definitely been open backs. Right now I'm actually wearing an open back, but I think backs are also like a very beautiful feature. I just love the way backs look. Like, they're very sexy, they're very beautiful. And it's just another part of the human body, and I think the human body is beautiful, and you should show off as much of it that you feel comfortable with. Anything like that that draws more attention to it, I think it's really cool. Also, my boobs are small, so like it puts the attention somewhere else. So that trend has been something I've really been into, and I'm sure both of those trends I'm going to continue. Along with that has been the whole oversized trend. Oversized shirts, and you wear them as dresses, hoodies, all of that. I love the way that looks. I think it looks really edgy, really cool. I love just really big t-shirts or sweatshirts or whatever, and then like some super short jeans. You can't even tell you're wearing pants, or maybe even spandex if it's long enough, and then some really cool boots. I think it's just such a look. Instead of a conventional dress, take something really large and kind of make it your own and make it into a dress. So I really love the oversized trend. And when it gets warmer, I can get more into it. It's a little cold right now, but I mean, you can still wear it in the winter if you want to add tights to it, some really cool fishnets. That's a look. So, yeah. And as far as more of my more random favorites go, my first favorite has been working out. I've been working out only this past like week and a half or so with a personal trainer, and he is a model trainer, and he is absolutely ridiculous. Like the way he transforms women's bodies is crazy, and it's only been like a week and a half and I've already seen huge changes in my body, and it's made me grow a love for cardio just because I see the results of it. And I used to hate running. Oh my goodness, I hated running. I liked working out, hated running, but now I love running, especially because 2016 has been stressful to say the least. It's definitely been a way to like let all that anger out and let all that negative energy go. So if you're someone that deals with a lot of stress, I mean, not even just for like the physical benefits of it, like mentally it helps clear your mind, you feel better. Overall, it's such a great thing. So running has been one of my favorites, and it's just been a really great thing for me. And my next random favorite has been the book Lullabies by Lang Leaf. I'm sure I included this in another favorites video, but I don't remember when I got this. I believe it was the beginning of 2016. But this book has been, oh my god, just, I don't even know what I would have done without it. It's all about love, written in chapters. The first one being the duet, and then it goes on into interlude, I believe. And then lastly, encore. It goes through the different phases of love. So like falling in love, and then being in love, and then heartbreak. And it's just something like very relatable, and it's so beautifully written. And whenever my mind would just be foggy, like I would read through this, and it helped me so much in ways that like I never would have thought writing would be able to help me, and it would inspire me to write on my own. Because I think writing good poetry definitely comes from like reading good poetry, and it just gets like your mind flowing, not even like to copy it in a sense, but like it just makes you feel certain things, and then from those emotions you can write different things. So along with just the book itself, writing has been huge for me this year. Oh my goodness, if you have not picked up journaling, I absolutely think you should. It's been one of the best things for me, especially I'm someone that gets very anxious easily and has 1,001 things going through her mind at once. So just like writing everything out and everything that I'm feeling has been such a good release, and it's something I'm definitely going to continue for the rest of my life. But if you are into poetry, or if you are in love or trying to fall out of love, or you're still in love but your heart is hurting, then I think Lullabies is a beautiful book to pick up, and you guys should all look into it. Or any of her writing, actually. She has like 4 books out now, 3? I don't know, but all of her writing is absolutely beautiful. My next favorite is actually my lifestyle, and it is veganism. I picked up veganism beginning of May, end of April. So when 2016 is over, I will have been vegan for 8 months. And I can without a doubt say it's been the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. And I know you hear a lot of people say that. And initially I went into veganism for ethical reasons. You know, I watch a lot of documentaries and like the torture it has on animals and the effects it plays on the environment and things like that. And that like took a really big toll on me. Not only has it made me, I feel like, a better person, I've become more compassionate, not only towards like animals, of course, and like the earth, but just towards other people and the people that I have relation to. I've definitely been more open-minded and trying to look through things through other people's perspectives. It's cleared up my skin because I never had the best skin, but now it's 1,000 times better, I say, with like some breakouts on my face, but that's just because of hormones. So I lost a lot of weight, and I've never felt happier or better ever since I joined this lifestyle. And if you are at all interested in it, and if you think it's something that you could do or you should do, then you should definitely look into it. And if you need any help, I am always open to answer questions about it. Educating yourself is one of the best things you can do, and knowledge is without a doubt power. So the more you know, the better you can do. And my last favorite are YouTubers, because I joined YouTube this year and it's been such an amazing thing. I love YouTube. I mean, I've been watching YouTube since like the 7th grade, and every year I get new favorite people to watch, but I know this year feels a little more special because for the first time I'm actually making videos. So of course my favorite all-time YouTuber is the one and only Kiana Naomi. Not only is she one of my best friends, but her content is ridiculous. And if you don't watch her, then I don't know what you're doing, because she's great, she's hilarious, and her fashion sense is ridiculous. So check her out. I love her to death, and I'm sure you will too. My next YouTube favorite has been Lauren Elizabeth. I've watched her videos for a while now, and I've seen like the different content changes she's gone through, and right now it's definitely one of my favorite phases. Her sense of style it's beautiful, and her personality is hilarious, and I just absolutely love her. She's slightly sarcastic, but she is absolutely great. Her content is great. Her home is beautiful. Oh my goodness, house goals. But yeah, Lauren Elizabeth, an absolute favorite this year. And my last favorite has been Monica Church's vlog channel. Her vlogs, wow, those are vlog goals. Her vlog channel is 1,000 times better than her main channel, and I'm not just saying that like out of like antagonistic way or anything like that, but I mean, like she said it herself, like her vlog channel is her baby, and you can definitely tell the time and effort she takes and puts into those videos, and as often as she uploads, like her personality is just great, and then the life she lives I think is really interesting, even when she's doing absolutely nothing and just talking. So if you're into watching vlogs and you haven't found her channel, then you need to go watch it, because wow, I will just go on Monica Church binges and just watch, I feel like, her life. And as weird as that sounds, it's so interesting, and she's absolutely great. I love her vlogs. Alright you guys, that has been my favorites of 2016, the year where almost everyone can agree that we are just happy that it's over. I love you guys so much, and thank you for making 2016 what it has been, because it definitely wouldn't have been as great without you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video and the new year. Alright, bye babes.